This has been about a year about self-reflection and just self-work. Really should be going outside a lot more, and I only have like 2, 3 more months to really go outside and really go do some fucking things. But I swear because I'm annoyed because I haven't really been going outside since like July to like what is now like almost like October. I haven't really gone outside too much except for like appointments and stuff, and I haven't really walking to the plaza. I haven't really gone walking or exploring like I normally do as a Sagittarius. I don't haven't really been my happy-go-lucky exploring self because some of the places I would always go explore would be like, oh, let me go explore downtown, let me go explore local business, and I necessarily can't do that right now because of everything that's been happening and etc. So, um, I don't want to make this a local business post, but I want to just make it a post about kind of where I'm at. I was telling my therapist how I feel like I lost my purpose. I lost a piece of my purpose, or a good portion of my purpose, and a good portion of my voice too, because my voice was really being activated and really shown through my poetry and my art, and with the fact that that actually is no longer, the fact that that's no longer an actual thing, um, are no longer actually going on. I mean, poetry can always happen. I mean, I can always do poetry, but I'm always careful about what I want to put out there, and if people are going to steal my work and etc. Because I don't want my work stolen and stuff either. Especially stuff that I am not getting published, and um, but you know. I mean, I could still do poetry. I could still go on my YouTube channel, put my, my Facebook Live on and do a quick video of me reading some type of poem or something. I mean, I could still do poetry. I mean, poetry's not the issue. The issue was is that I had a publisher. I finally had a publisher, and it wasn't costing me much to really do much of anything except maybe buy the books occasionally. Submit the work and edit the work and stuff, and then buy the books occasionally to have the books, to have the books published, or to have a copy of the book. But at this point, I don't know. I mean, my financial situation is not going to be, really that great to have an actual book at this point in time. But um, these changes should have happened. These changes should have happened just to begin with. I should have cut a lot of people off to begin with when it came to the time. I became friends with a lot of people who knew people from like Hartford and Bridgeport area and like Waterbury and stuff. All these black artists and stuff I was friends with from these cultural things that were black and African and about their culture. Um, but they were all friends with and tied to this one person that I've had loads of issues with and etc. All because I wanted a relationship with them, and this was actually before the whole Tijuana thing. This was actually before the whole Tijuana thing and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I was officially kind of almost announced that it was done and over with when I was like a year or two before I went to go see Tijuana. It was about now. It was announced that that particular relationship that had connections to all these other artists was actually officially done and over with. But I kept a lot of the other artists. I still wanted to stay in contact and stuff like that. But the thing is, they're all friends. All those artists are friends. They all get together at their open mic nights. They all buddy up and take pictures with each other and support each other's work. So the black community pretty much has the black community's back, or other artists in Connecticut have other artists back because they're part of a circle. I mean, obviously, I'm a white person, and a lot of those artists are black, and white people and black people, because of cultural differences and the wokeism, there's got to be some type of racially racist divide there, because of wokeism and racism. So, or wokest racism. So, but I don't know. I mean, my glasses are fucking filthy. There's a glare in my glasses. I'm trying to clean my fucking glasses. Um, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with myself. It's gonna be like a couple days before payday, and I'm like scrambling just to breathe because I really want to go out and do something and not stay in the house, but there's really not a lot I can do without any money and stuff, so I can't really go out and do much. I mean, part of me is like, oh, go take a walk, but if I do, I'm going to end up going downtown somewhere, and I don't know if I want to be seen walking past any local businesses if there's going to be any issues. So, because there's some local businesses that just, I've explained a lot there too. That I obviously thought I had feelings for Taquana. It was nobody's fucking business whether I had feelings for Taquana or not either. Too, it was nobody's fucking business. It was, everybody wanted to have a say in like what was going on and etc. And etc. Because obviously they wanted to make a big deal about the cultural stuff, but me being hired and me being putting out personal information to be hired and me trying to help somebody and I'm on my own personal time and etc. is not everybody's freaking business. If she really wanted to be an employer, it'd be between an employee and employer. It's not between, the employer or the business next door and all the other people that seem to have issues now that it keeps ruining shit. But, I'm hoping to find somebody too before my 30, before or after my 36th birthday. I'm hoping to really kind of get my life in order because I've already kind of came to a lot of closures with this, or I'm working on trying to finish the closures to a lot of stuff, and I would like a relationship with somebody. I've been looking on Facebook dating, but that hasn't been successful. I mean, I have my mental health recovery. You never know, I can end up with a girlfriend in my mental health program, but I haven't really had much luck finding a date, and some of the people who say they want me and stuff either stalking me or just my exes, and I don't really want to go back to any of my exes. So, or there's people I don't want in general because they were just plain old toxic. But, at this point, I'm hoping I can find somebody as I get older. I'm hoping I can find a companion, and I'm not just wandering the world alone and just kind of in this position where I don't really have much going for me, and I kind of lost my purpose. But I'm hoping to get some type of purpose back in my life, even if it's not the same purpose I had. That there's some type of purpose or some type of thing I can do that would be very beneficial to my life. I mean, the arts thing and the mental health thing. I told my therapist that it didn't really suffice too well because there were things I was doing in the arts and out in the community that were 10 times better than anything that the mental health workers could provide me in the arts and etc. But here I am doing things in the mental health community again. Trying to pass the time and have something to do to at least get some of my artwork out there and shown. While I'm trying to figure out what I can do for myself out in the worldly community, out in like the locals and stuff, that to figure out whether the locals and stuff will be able to work with me or which locals would be able to work with me and etc. Because I burned bridges with some people and I'm not sure if I'm totally blacklisted or